channel. It's your girl here, Glowbysha. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. So it's officially Halloween and I've turned myself into Medusa and I'm digging it. Like the fake blood, the contacts, the headpiece, the earrings, the jewelry, the lipstick, everything is just giving Medusa vibes and I am here for it. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, keep on watching. I'm just going to go ahead and start off with Nars Soft Matte Foundation in the shade Macoe. And I'm just going to apply that. I have obviously skin prep, so I did apply some moisturizer and some primer. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Cosmetic Concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut. So you want to use a concealer that's more or less close to your shade. So I'm just applying that under my eye just to kind of highlight. And obviously I'm just going to build up the concealer as I go on with this look. Guys, literally the way I could not see a thing with these contact lenses is a joke. That easier to blend, I went ahead and applied some spray. So the spray I'm using is the NYX Bear With Me spray, and this will allow me to just blend out the concealer a little bit more better with the brush. So the brush I'm using, a Real Techniques concealer brush. Just build up the concealer, I went ahead and used a highlight shade, which is the Huda Beauty concealer in the shade Peanut Butter. So I'm just applying that with a brush in the same placement that I did previously. Don't need to do this. This is something that I tend to do every time that I need to blend. I just kind of just apply some spray just so that it's easier for me to blend with either a beauty sponge or a brush, so that obviously the product doesn't dry out on my face. Sure that obviously the concealer has a more seamless finish, I like to just go back to that same foundation brush and just go over the concealer so there's no harsh lines. With the black Opal foundation stick in the shade Suede Mocha, I'm just going ahead and contouring. So I like to just apply that on the brush and then just blend it out on my face instead of just applying the streaks. I find that much more better finish for me personally. But you can kind of go ahead and just do whatever is comfortable in terms of how you kind of want to contour, but this is how I just kind of prefer to do it. In that same foundation stick, I'm just using the lip pencil brush just to apply the contour on the bridge of my nose. Blend out that contour. I'm just using the Sigma brush. Oh my god, guys, this brush is on its last legs, but you know, like, it still does its job. But yeah, you can use any blending brush of your choice, but it's just as long as obviously the lines is not too harsh. Guys, I was having a mare and I could not find my bright concealer, so I opted for the P. Louise concealer, and it's not even a concealer, it's an eyeshadow base. It's in the shade Rumor 1, but it actually worked really well, so I'm just applying that under my eye just to achieve that bright under eye look. Didn't actually need to use this, but I actually totally forgot that I was actually doing a Halloween look, so I went ahead and applied the Fenty cream blush in Summertime Wine. Just to add as well, the blush is actually not necessary for this particular look, but I obviously totally forgot, so I had to just kind of roll with it. But yeah, to achieve this look, you can actually just skip the blush because it's going to get covered anyways. With that brighter concealer, well, eyeshadow base in this case, I did leave it to set, so I'm now just blending that out using that same Real Technique concealer brush. Yes, I did blend it out with a brush, which gives more coverage. I like to just kind of make sure that everything is all blended nicely by applying a beauty sponge where I applied the concealer, just so that obviously the look just looks more seamless. So I actually decided to mix two setting powders. So one of them is Laura Mercier in the shade Honey and Huda Beauty in the shade Banana Bread. And it actually was a nice combo. I'm actually setting that with a powder puff. So the powder puff I got from Amazon. Time to warm up the face by applying some bronzer. So I'm just using the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Coco Naughty, my all-time fave. Using that same Sigma brush, I'm just going to apply the bronzer on the bridge of my nose. Keeping that bronzer, I'm just going ahead and using the Revolution bronzer in the shade Dark. So this bronzer is quite dark, but I guess obviously because we're going for a dramatic look, this is kind of what I need. So I'm just applying that with a contour brush. To achieve that dramatic contoured nose, I'm actually applying that all the way down on the bridge of my nose. That same powder puff with the setting powder that we used earlier, I'm actually going to do a reverse contour and also apply a little bit of powder on my highlight, just so that obviously it preps me for when I do apply eyeshadow, so there's no fallout. I'm just going to go ahead and conceal my eyelids using the P. Louise eyeshadow base that we used earlier. So it's time to apply some eyeshadow. So I'm just using the Be Perfect Carnival palette, and I'm just using the deep green and the light green together, and I'm just using that as a transition shade. I'm then going to use a smaller blending brush and apply the London shade, which is like a deep sky blue color, and that would just deepen the crease. Deepen that eyeshadow, I went ahead and used a black eyeshadow on the outer crease, bringing it forward to the crease as well. And then I'm also going to apply it onto my eyelid just to create that smoky eye effect. To blend both the black and the green together, I went back to that green eyeshadow that we used earlier, and obviously just went back and applied it onto my crease, and just kind of just to create that transition and that seamless look. Using the black NYX liner, you can use any liner of your choice. I wanted to create a very dramatic wing liner, so dramatic it was literally touching the end of my eyebrow. I would never do this type of eyeliner normally, but because we're going for that Halloween dramatic look, it fit in well with this type of look. So I'm just obviously applying a line and then connecting it with the line that's on my eyelids. I don't know if this is like making sense, but yeah, that's how I kind of create my wing liner. So going ahead, I'm going to use the Coco mascara and apply that onto my eyelashes. So I wanted to create this reptile look on my face. Oh my god, like I couldn't even believe like how I looked, but I went ahead and used a fishnet cap, and I'm actually going to apply the same eyeshadows that we used on my eyelids. I'm then gonna create like a contour highlight effect with it, so then it kind of imprints this like reptile skin look. I don't know if this is like making sense, but yeah, if you kind of just watch what I'm doing, so you can see here I'm just applying like the green eyeshadows, so you can see that like it's that contour, and then I'm gonna also apply like a lighter color and then just like build it up like that. But like this was just like so funny, like because I just was just thinking I look crazy. Create that highlight effect, if that makes sense. I use like a white powder. Like I'm actually just creasing because I actually look mad. I look so mad. But yeah, you just want to apply it on top of the green eyeshadows, so you can see here, like as I was saying, like it's creating like that nice contour kind of effect. But yeah, like this is how you would achieve that reptile skin looking Medusa look. So now when you're done, you want to take it off, and then you should see that the reptile skin should be imprinted onto your face. The excess powder on my face, I'm just using the MAC Mineralise Skin Finish in the shade Dark Tan. Lashes I'm using is from B London collection and is in the style Sevyn, and it literally would fit in really nicely with this look. I then went ahead and used a black liner just to line the waterline. In the look, I'm just using that same green eyeshadow on the bottom of my eyeliner just to kind of like smoke it out. applying some mascara on the bottom lashes, and literally like this was just like perfect. Like I was just like so in love with this look because I did not expect it to just come out this good, you know what I mean? But yeah, and then I'm also gonna apply some white, I think it is like a silver eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna apply it on my brow bone. To brighten the under eye a bit more, I went ahead and used the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder in the shade 2. I did go a bit OTT with the amount that I applied, but I think it's fine for this particular look. Deciding on the lip combo for this look was just like, oh, and meh, but you know what, it actually works. So I did apply a black liner and then I applied a white lipstick, and I was thinking like whether to like leave it like that, but then I was just like, no, I wanted like a green lipstick, even though I did buy a green lipstick and it ended up to be red. Oh, it was such a disaster. So then I set that white lipstick with green eyeshadow, and it actually worked fine. So if you don't have green lipstick, you can kind of just do this trick that I did as well because it worked for me. Off the look, I went ahead and added my snake headpiece from Amazon, and I did go ahead and add some fake blood near my mouth, as you can see from this clip. But yeah, this is pretty much the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.